Hello and welcome to SYCMU. I know it's been a minute, but I've been super busy. I tried to prep for this cold front that rolled in. There was no way that I could have prepared myself for that in my situation. Though I have had help from amazing people. I have an electric hookup, so I do have a heater. I do have a heated blanket, and I do have light. And I do have a coffee pot, actually. I'm going to show you guys. Hey. Dun, 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 dun. Awesome! So this has kind of knocked out my, that knocked out my problem for the moisture in the air. When I was using just the burner and teapot, there was a lot of steam happening. I can't afford that. But with a coffee pot, it keeps it to a minimum. It doesn't eliminate it, but it keeps it to a minimum. So when the weather's like this, I can't get outside to open all the doors and clean out the van and conquer mold fights. You know, just, it makes things harder, especially when you've got these mysterious small leaks that happen. Now, I have removed my solar panels because I realized that they were all leaking. All of them. I bought this van with the solar panels pre-installed. I didn't bother to really look at the installment, which was my fault. So I started getting these random little leaks. Not big leaks, just small drips on a rare occasion when it would rain really, really hard. So I investigated, and I got a little frustrated when I found that none of them were sealed. I had decided to take them all off because A, the solar panels aren't working anyway right now. B, I have electrical hookups, so I'm not in need of them. C, I need better ones, or a way to make these better, function better. A bank battery even. So there's room for improvement on the solar panel front. But until then, I need to stop these leaks. So I got myself a can of Flex Seal, which is awesome. I love Flex Seal. It's the best. It took about 2 coats, and these holes were pencil size. You know, they're big enough. Not maybe not pencil size, but big enough holes to be a problem. So Flex Seal sealed that right up for me temporarily. I do have some rust spots under the panels. Keep in mind, this whole van is primer. And with the van build, I'm going to give it a healthy coat of paint and try not to make it look like a tweaker blast. I'm not a painter. I might need help on that front. But I think if done right, Rattle Can will still look good if applied correctly. So that will be nice. So I took the solar panels off just because they were not sealed like right here when they went into the metal. They weren't sealed, so they were leaking underneath. You see these indents where the water collects. It was under them, and it was creating some rust spots right about there and over there somewhere. I am doing a new design, and I'm using the materials already in my van that I have. So I'm just going to unbolt my bed frame and try to utilize the stuff that I have in it. I'm also using things that I find in yard sales, stuff like that. Why build a cupboard if I can just buy a cupboard? Like a bread box. A bread box would fit perfectly in the back corners of the van. Right above the taillights, there's this little edging, right? And after I get the whole van insulated, I can start worrying about that stuff. So over time, I'm slowly collecting things that might work in the van for super, super cheap. I came across a shelf that kind of folds up, but has these back boards in the back that might bolt to this, right? But it folds up. and it's really stable. So if I secure just the back of it, I can just make it happen. It's going to be awesome. So I'm excited for stuff like that. I started a GoFundMe and I posted it on Facebook. And of course, there will always be trolls, and that's okay. That's totally fine. But I want to thank everyone that's donated to me so far for my cause, for getting out there, helping whoever that I meet, animals, people alike. That's just my nature. Wow, the weather's changing like before my eyes behind you guys. I'll show you. It's a really good view. Ponies. Beautiful weather. It was like sun shining just a moment ago. Stay. There we go. Don't move. Don't fall. Don't fall. There we go. Art. I've been really working on art. I'm getting close to having enough inventory that I'm thinking about selling it. Another thing I have put thought into is how am I going to sell it and ship it to you guys without getting damaged and keeping it at a cost that is low. This is something that needs attention and focus on. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas on how to help me with things that I obviously am not as educated in, like how to ship art without damaging it for you guys, because if you guys buy my art, I want you to enjoy it and I want you to get a good product. So shoot me some ideas. As far as the van build, I'm always open to ideas. Installation is something that I'm looking into. If any of you know or are professional at that, I would appreciate your insight. Please. Tea. I love tea. Check this cup out. My friend got me this cup. It's 2 ounces and it's, yeah, look at that. Stainless. I think it's, maybe it's aluminum. My favorite tea in the world. Rose tea. Can you read it? There it is. Yeah. So yeah, I'm always open to ideas. The van build will be in early summer, and I'm going to push really hard to get it done correctly this time. No rush, no half-hearted work, no... It's going to be good. High top may be in a further future because that stuff is expensive to make or buy. High top just doesn't seem like it's going to be in my budget range right now. Ooh, I'm getting low. So yeah, that's really been all that's happening. Living the life, working 2 jobs. I love it. I honestly couldn't be happier for the people in my life, the horses in my life, and my puppers. Shadow! Shadow! Come here. Come here. Oh, hi, Sleepy. Hello. Hi, Booger. Come here, Sleepy. Hello. You were a good girl. Let's say hi to everybody. Say hello. So, yeah. Thank you for all of your guys' support. I love you guys so much. I will see you next time.